everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we watched the 4th episode of Demi-chan wa Kataritai. If you want to check out our reaction to the 4th episode of Interviews with Monster Girls, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, in this episode,
Wow, it was...
Tale of two episodes,
well,
really.
the parts of the episode definitely had a different kind of mood to them.
Yes.
So, in the beginning, we get the...
Kind of continue where we left off with Kusakabe hearing a couple girls kind of talking smack, a couple haters.
Thought it was interesting. After she heard them, she was actually running up to the biology prep room.
Because
Which-
She heard in passing that Takahashi Sensei likes talking with monster girls or with demis, and thought she could
Yeah,
find
maybe. I don't know. It didn't really say outright in the series whether or not she knows or doesn't know. But I thought it was kind of interesting.
I thought Hikari kind of talked with her about it, kind of in passing earlier. In the series.
I remember Hikari telling Machi about it, but
but
in the first episode. But I don't remember her talking to Yuki about it.
No.
But anyway, Sensei comforts her. Does a really awkward hug in the hallway.
Yeah.
So basically, she's sitting against the wall.
On her
with
bum.
On her butt with her knees to her chest.
Well, I have to say, after she looks inside the biology prep room and Sensei's not there, she was... Well, thanks to a little bit of very nice fade out, she was fully expecting Sensei to be there. But I think that's also part of the reason why she decides to sulk outside the door. So she was let down there, people talking smack about her.
It kind of just like, that moment when she opened the door and realized no one was there was kind of that straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, anyway, the awkward hug. Basically, she's sitting on her butt with her knees to her chest, sulking in the
Corner
hallway.
blow position.
And then Sensei does kind of like a catcher's squat. And like hugs her. That would just be really awkward. Like his knee would be way in the way. I don't know. It was just very weird. That's why I pointed it out. I think if they wanted to make it look more natural, he probably should have gone down to his knees.
So like a single knee or something.
Yeah, to a single knee or down to both
Single knee
knees.
and like...
Get his legs out of the way, really.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just struck me as a little bit weird.
Well, that is definitely could be a real life situation that you kind of get stuck into a position and then just it happens.
Yeah. I don't know. But let's see. After that, so he basically comforts her. We find out that she cries frozen tears, like literal, like marble.
Marbles.
Well,
Ice.
I mean, obviously they'd be tiny marbles, but
Yeah. Those look like they had some decent size to them, though.
well, I mean, they wouldn't be like marbles. They'd be like
Yeah.
maybe like marbles.
Takahashi could definitely hear them hit the ground.
Yeah. They made a noise when they hit the ground. So after that, it's basically there's a portion of the episode where Takahashi's trying to think of what to do about the situation, and he decides to go do his work in the cafeteria because apparently the biology prep room is kind of gloomy when it rains.
Well, it's cold and dark already. That's why Hikari likes it so much. So yeah, on a rainy day, it's even more so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know it, Sake Sensei makes an appearance.
Yep.
Yeah, this could only be good.
Yep.
Well, yeah, basically they end up talking, and Sensei ends up Takahashi ends up coming up with he ends up saying, I don't think that there's really anything that we can do about it. I mean, high school girls are gonna gossip. It's what they do.
High school kids.
Well, I mean, he says high school girls.
Yeah,
in
I know,
particular, but
And majority high school kids, they gossip.
Yeah, I mean, teenagers, I forget who exactly said it, but teenagers are really assholes. They're too old to act like children, they're too young for really good sex. So, of course, they're stressed out and they gotta vent somehow.
Who the fuck said that?
I don't know exactly who, but...
Sounds like a comedian trying to be funny. I don't know, that was...
Well, I apologize to half of our viewer base
Right.
for DK's words of assholery.
I mean, it's the truth. Like even when we were in school, everybody gossiped.
Everybody gossiped. Everybody, yeah.
Back bit, I guess, is the technical term. Where
Backbit or
talking
smack.
shit behind somebody's back.
Yeah.
It's just kind of what high school students do, and shit, even most adults.
And that's the thing, yeah. And Takahashi Sensei says something to that effect right after.
In
But-
fact, some adults do it worse.
Yeah, many adults that I know do it worse than high school kids.
Because instead of just gossiping between coworkers, they may just take it to their boss
Yeah,
and get you fired.
or something of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so Sakie ends up offering to help
Because she's not
Oh.
only a demi.
in the most adorable way possible.
In the most embarrassing, yes, adorable to us, the viewer, but I can only imagine Takahashi's point of view. Well, we got to see his point of view.
Well, okay, slightly below Sake's point of view, and I actually have to bring this up because I definitely called it out during our pre-discussion discussion. But this episode has a couple of brilliant moments of cinematography. Mm-hmm. And the first and foremost is the point of view from, right under Sake's torso. So try and put it.
Yeah, it's kind of like she's leaning over the table, and it
Yeah.
kind of shows
It's the classic
underneath
underboob fan service
underneath
shot.
her arm, but it does a really good job of showing Takahashi Sensei's reaction.
Yeah, and so Takahashi Sensei's head's right here. You got boobage here, but it lines up just right. And then they just move together, so it looks like Takahashi's being crushed.
Right.
It's absolutely brilliant, and I love it.
And the little bits with Takahashi's eyes, looking at eyes, looking at boobs, looking at eyes, looking away.
Doesn't know where to look.
Probably the other way around, because I'm pretty sure he was looking at boobs more, and that's why he looked away.
Yeah, and then like it goes back out to the shot, like to the far shot,
So the hard
and
cut,
she's laying on the
like
table.
flat on the table, up in his grill.
I don't know. I think I like the shot. I like because it goes from this point of view to Takahashi's point of view,
where
and
she
all
like
you
leans
see,
back up and you see
Yeah.
gynaxing.
all you see is tits.
Yep.
And
You know exactly where he was looking.
yeah,
Yeah, and then you get that nice outshot with her prostrate on the table.
And then
So,
it does
boy.
another view where it's like right behind Sakie, and Takahashi has his tomato juice.
the one that was right before that though is the
That was
real
full.
close up of her face.
Yeah.
Oops,
Again,
The reactions was priceless.
priceless.
the reactions.
And then her reaction when he said, "Yeah, sure, you can help out."
Oh, yeah.
So adorable.
And the unorthodox way
my
is
heart.
that Sakie fidgets. She's like, and fidgeting with her shoulders and all this stuff. Just absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is far and away my favorite. Now, like my favorite.
She's my
character.
favorite character from this.
And that's a close one because I love Hikari and her antics. Machi is adorable as hell too. But, oh man, Sakie Sensei.
Damn, Sensei.
Man.
But what ends up happening is they decide that they're going to try and talk to the gossipers and what's the Ice Queen's name? Yuki. But as Takahashi goes to say hi to Yuki, Hikari has already taken Yuki and is dragging her to the gossipers.
Yeah, straight to the bathroom that the gossipers are in.
Sits her in front of the door and says, I'm going to go talk to them now. And
You decide how this ends.
Pretty much.
But, oh man.
Yeah, and then Hikari goes in and gives them a piece of her mind.
Reason the riot act, more like it. And the amazing thing, though, is that, yeah, she is not, she actively avoids being self-righteous about it. Which I think is amazing, almost to the point of not exactly being true to life.
Mm.
But, yeah, I mean,
she basically shuts them down.
Yeah.
Without being a complete bitch about it. So,
absolutely, yeah.
I mean, she shuts them down in such a way that they actually stop and think about it.
And then Kusakabe comes in.
And basically...
first she breaks down.
Well, yeah, Kari breaks down. And we get a little bit of inkling as to why she kind of holds that point of view. Made some unknown promise to her sister, which I hope they explore later on.
Yeah.
But she ends up leaving the bathroom crying, which already starts the other two gossipers like,
oh shit, oh man, we fucked up.
And then right as Hikari leaves.
Well, actually, while Hikari's still talking, Takahashi Sensei comes up. So he's there when she's still talking. And then as she goes to leave, Yuki goes into the bathroom. Hikari doesn't see Sensei. And Yuki basically apologizes to the gossipers, about her behavior. And explains why she behaves that way.
Yeah, she tries to clear the air between them.
Yeah.
And by and large, it works.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there you go.
And then Takahashi Sensei goes down to cheer up Hikari.
By
nuggies.
Well, rubbing her head right over where
the hair's tied. That would hurt.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
As she says, it does hurt. If you're going to pat my head, pat it on the back.
I know, I mean, if it's tied up and all that stuff, yeah, I mean, I'd imagine it doesn't take much because we got a thing going on, right?
Well, this doesn't really matter, but what Hikari has is probably
has like a bunch of hairpins
pinned down and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's a lot more taut, so if you move it, it's going to pull
not
more
only that, but if you're pressing down on it and there's a lot of metal there, it's probably stabbing into her head.
Yeah.
Not that it'd do a lot of damage to anything, but...
It'd be painful. Unpleasant.
Might scratch the scalp a little bit, but
slightly unpleasant. Nothing.
I was making an idiot joke, but anyway.
No. I mean, after that statement, I have to say that Hikari does have something up there. She's not totally clueless.
Yeah, especially with what she did with those gossipers.
Let's see. After that, we get a part where Takahashi has gathered all the Demis into the audio-visual room. And basically what it is he's kind of forming them into a group where, they...
Sort of support group.
Yeah, sort of support group where they can talk with each other.
And with him and Sake Sensei.
And then especially Sake Sensei because she's a Demi and also a woman. But yeah, basically forms them into a group and then goes, okay, anybody have anything they want to bring up? No? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go.
And then
I love that moment of silence, though. Anybody got anything to bring up?
Tweet.
Okay, well, that's it for today.
And then Hikari...
I got something!
Just has to be Hikari. I haven't gotten a hug from you yet!
What?
Because she has seen him hug the other two.
And so,
because she saw Sensei hugging Yuki in the hall in the early part of the episode.
She jumps on him,
gives him a flying hug.
Oh god.
Squeeze.
Yep.
And then Machi asks for another hug, so he hugs her head.
And then you see, oh man, I just love the chibi Hikari face just creeping behind the podium.
And then Sake asks for a hug.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So she's taking off the glasses, trying to be all cute and all that stuff, and then she marching in like a zombie.
Bad idea.
Nope.
That would not be a good idea. Yeah, you're probably right.
Hey.
And then she goes over to the whiteboard.
Aww.
As much as I love that, Hikari's what?
Seriously, what?
But that doesn't beat Machi's, because
The first one or the second
actually,
one?
he also hugs Yuki again, like an actual hug.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
might as well since we're here.
Yeah,
And actually, like,
and then
has
Hikari.
they actually have like a little conversation,
Yeah.
trying
A little
everything's
tender
okay.
moment too.
And then Hikari goes, "Oh hey, while you're at it, why don't you hug this too?"
But that's Machi.
But that's Machi. I already hugged her.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, all right, if it's fine with you. And then you get this like HUD visual. Danger, danger, or warning, warning.
Basically, she is far more endowed than he was expecting.
But
She's
yes.
stacked. Machi is stacked.
But yeah. Ah! What was that scream?
That's it for the day.
That's it for today.
Is that a weird kind of scream? And then Machi's body being left there because her head's being carted off by Hikari. Goes off like Old Faithful. Absolutely hilarious.
That was a hilarious scene. Let's see.
And everybody's like, "What the hell was that scream about?"
And then the last part that we had in the episode was actually focusing on Himari, Hikari's twin sister, and basically what she thinks about Sensei.
She questions his motives.
Pretty much.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Very
And so she's leaving school, and she incidentally leaves school at the same time as Sensei, so they get to talking while they're walking. And basically, her big thing is, are you interested in Hikari, just from the vampire standpoint? To which Sensei basically says, well, being a vampire is part of it, is part of what she is.
Yeah.
But she's also, a human as well. I mean, she's
And
a demi-human.
You can't focus on one or the other.
Yeah, you have to explore both sides.
You can't have one without the other.
Yeah. So, in a way, it almost like it might have opened the sister's eyes a little bit.
Definitely.
Who's been kind of defending or
Being defensive
Yeah.
towards Sensei, perhaps.
being very protective of Hikari, and trying to not expose her vampire side.
Mm-hmm.
But the vampire side is a part of her, so you kind of got to deal with it.
Yeah, which is also where we get the second excellent piece of cinematography.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Which basically, when Sensei's talking, he talks about her. She is a vampire. She has the desire to suck blood, but she settles for blood packs.
Yeah, and as Sensei is kind of going off about these traits, the classic vampire trope, sucks blood, hates sunlight and garlic and all this stuff, and then contrasting it to what Hikari actually does. It's on a little film strip.
So yeah, then it's so there's the blood thing, and then talking about she has really sharp senses. But she likes strong flavored food, including garlic.
Yep.
But yeah, as Sensei goes on, you see this film strip just rolling, and then it eventually goes into the background and turns into a strand of Hikari's hair. And that transition is one of the smoothest I've seen in any short little scene in anime in a long time. And then you get, her doing her, look at my fang kind of pose.
Other side.
Absolutely gorgeous piece of cinematography.
It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful
It
and
was definitely
extremely
one
creative.
Definitely one that I had to point out.
It kind of reminded you, one of you pointed out the DNA from Jurassic Park.
The Mr. DNA bit from the first Jurassic Park. That's just what it reminded me of for some reason.
Going from that little strand of DNA just spreading out to the actual...
To the character.
Yeah. That's kind of what it reminded me of. But yeah, then basically his little speech opens Himari's eyes, and she actually invites him to come to their home at some point so that he can talk to their parents about it.
But
And then she...
Hikari, gonna be Hikari.
He did say, I've technically been there before. And,
Well, the front side of the house, anyway.
Yeah. And right after that...
Yeah, it does mention that he's been meaning to go over there to talk to their parents.
Sensei! The hell do you mean?
Hikari sends Himari a text, and the text reads something to the effect of, "Sensei hugged me today. He really attacked me." Or something of that nature.
Oh, Hikari. You troll. This sets Himari off like a firework.
Yeah. Sensei, what is the meaning of this? What?
You rationalizing demi-lover!
I can't deny that, but still.
Best retort ever.
Oh, God. And then, she gets back home and, Hikari reveals that it was just a troll text, basically.
Yeah, then she gets scolded about it. It's like, I just want you to hurry home.
Should have just sent me that message.
Right.
Again, Hikari's gonna be Hikari.
But yeah. So, another super enjoyable episode.
Oh, very much.
And next week, we
Back
get
to
more
focusing.
of Yuki.
Yep.
More Yuki?
Yeah, it should be
Getting into
her first interview, really.
Yeah, her first interview, introduction to her backstory, and a bath scene. Yeah.
Because I really want to see that.
It's a second on the preview, sorry.
I know. It was the first thing that showed up in the preview.
So you know it's coming.
But yeah. So definitely looking forward to next week.
As always, love the
But-
series still.
Let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And check out our new and improved Patreon page.